What's up, guys? Simply Coco here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the second video of 31 Days of Halloween. So today we are building a fall decorated family home, or autumn decorated family home, or maybe just fall family home. I don't know. You'll know by looking at the title of this video, but I don't know what the title of this video is going to be as I'm recording it. But yeah, so if you don't know, for all 31 days of October, I'm going to be posting some type of fall or October related video or Halloween related video. So yesterday, which was Thursday, I posted part 1 of my Let's Build. I am currently building my very first Let's Build. It's part 1 of, I'm building Grandma Aggie's house from Halloween Town, the Disney Channel original movie, Halloween Town. So that was yesterday, and then today we're doing this speed build of this fall family home. So with this home, it's just a normal family who likes to decorate for fall, for the fall season. It's not there's a few pumpkins around that do have some face carvings in them, but they're not like, this family's not like Halloween obsessed or anything. They just like to decorate for the fall, autumn, whatever you call it in your country or whatever. They just like to decorate for the fall season. I will be doing a home that's like fully decked out in all things Halloween. So for that family, they're going to be more so obsessed with Halloween in general. Yeah, they're going to be obsessed with Halloween. They're not like, this family just likes to decorate for fall, but that family is going to be obsessed with the holiday Halloween, and their whole house is going to be decked out in all Halloween things. So there'll be a lot of spooky stuff pack stuff in that. And then I'm also gonna do, I have a few ideas. I'll just name them off really quickly while the exterior of this build is going on. So I'm also going to be doing a apartment. So this one's probably gonna be one of the next few videos. So do you know the apartment in San Myshuno? Yeah, is it San Myshuno? Yeah. The apartment in San Myshuno that has the outline of the dead body on the floor. Never thought The Sims would put that in a game, but they did. Like, someone died there and they had the outline. So I'm gonna do, my storyline behind that is, it's a dad and a son, and the dad was a part of like some secret society, or like some, not a cult, but just a secret society that's like highly secret. I don't know what they do and all that yet. I'll get into that, later when I get into that build. But the dad was like a part of some secret society, and then like the leader of that society has the dad killed in the apartment. And the son at the time was like 16, 17. And for 5 years, the son has been for 5 years, the son joined the same society and kind of reached kind of like a top level. Not a top level, but he kind of got high up in the rankings of the society, just so he could go and get revenge for his dad's death. So that's going to be an apartment build, and or apartment renovation. And I'm also going to be doing a Let's Play out of that. It will only be throughout the month of October for my 31 Days of Halloween, and I either finish it before October is over or I don't. But once October is done, the Let's Play's done. Maybe maybe 5, 6, 7 parts. I think 10 would be pushing it, because then that's 10 videos out of the 31, which is a lot, but I want to do other things. So yeah, that's one. And then I'm gonna do a creepy home. Um, I'm gonna do a tiny living plus spooky stuff pack home. So that will be a tiny home, obviously. And then I'm gonna do a haunted house. And then yeah, yesterday on Twitch I built a pumpkin patch. And if I don't know if I'm gonna finish that on Twitch, but if I don't finish it on Twitch, then I'll finish it in a speed build on YouTube, and that will also be a part of the 31 day videos. But that's all the ideas I have so far. So, like I said in yesterday's video, if you have any ideas for me as far as what Halloween and or fall videos I can do, please shoot them down in the comments. So they don't have to be just builds, they can be cast videos, they can be let's chats even. They can be other let's builds. Obviously I want to finish the one I'm doing before I start another let's build, but it can be anything you can think of, Sims related. Yeah. So sorry that I'm not really talking about the build. I've been on the exterior for quite some time already. We're only 6.5 minutes in, but yeah. So the outside is, the siding. I think it's a bluish color. No, it's actually a grayish color. It just looks kind of blue. And then all of the like landscaping is like dead plants. There's some greenery in there because I imagine it's like in that transition phase, like in between summer and fall. Mostly because I'm building in Willow Creek, by the way, and take the time to bring a sim here to change the season and then build in actual fall, just because I didn't feel like doing that. So all of the trees that I use on the lot are actually trees that have a like a fall autumn colored swatch to them. So I just place all of those down, and then I place some dead low-lying plants, I place some dead grass, and then I use some dead grass terrain paint just to give it that autumn look, that fall look. Obviously, if you're playing this in the middle of summer or in the middle of spring or in the middle of winter, this lot is not going to look right. So you would either need to change the swatches on the trees or just delete them and replace them completely. But I will leave that up to you. If you do want to download this lot, though, all of the information is in the description box along with my social medias. So go ahead and give me a follow on those. Especially on Twitch, I'm trying to reach 50 followers on Twitch so that I can finally start accepting subscribers on Twitch. So that will be great. So as you can obviously see, we are working on the interior of the home now. This is the living room. I really like this layout of the living room. I really like that I got to include a bay window. I usually don't get a lot of opportunities to put bay windows in my builds just because I never know where to put them. But since I gave this build a wraparound porch, it kind of made it easy to roof that bay window area. So I put one. Yeah. Sorry, I can't speak. I also feel really good about the fact that I'm building an actual family home. It's been a while since I've done just your regular schmegular family home speed build. Like my last speed build was the hoarder house, the hoarding grandpa house, which technically is a family home, but like you can't actually use it. I mean, you can. I made it 100% functional, but it's just not like, you may not want to play in it because it's so messy. Unless you enjoy the storyline, then maybe you do want to play in it. Someone please go to that video and tweet it to little Simsy so she can fix it up and fix her upper. I have still yet to tweet her the video, but I will. Someone try to remind me in the comments though, because I'll forget, because I'm recording this currently at 1:15 a.m. in the morning. So I don't want to do it tonight because she definitely won't see it. But yeah, and then my speed build before that was the Fort Novel Army base. And then Before that, I didn't do a speed build for like several days straight, and my speed build before that was my resistance encampment with Journey to Bat 2. And then before that was an apartment renovation. And then before that was the Strangerville Modern Family House. So it's been like almost 3 weeks since I've done just your regular schmegular family home. So I was really excited to get to build a family home again. And I'm glad it was an autumn one. Now, as far as the interior of this home, it's really not. It really didn't give me as many autumn vibes as I would have liked on the interior. I really just placed some random pumpkins around, and I just tried to use objects that were like brown or orange or like an olive green, or even in the master bedroom there's even some red. But I still didn't get the full autumn vibe that I was looking for. If you think otherwise, please let me know in the comments, make me feel better. But I did try to make the vibe come through as much as possible with some of the clutter that I put around the build. Now I'm just doing the kitchen. I am going with these Parenthood counters, which I'm kind of obsessed with at the moment. Um, when I streamed on Wednesday, no, yeah, when I streamed on Wednesday, I'm streaming a legacy challenge at the moment, and we finally got enough. Well, our sim got married, so he was able to take the money from the girl he married, and she had 20k simoleons. So then we were actually able to not bulldoze our trailer and build an actual house. And in that home, it's like a modern farmhouse kind of. Oh, it's one story, and I use the I'm saying all that to say that even in that build, I use the Parenthood counters, but I use them in gray. So if you want to see that house, come check it out on stream. Um, yeah, not yeah, just come check it out on stream. Um, I don't know when, but just come check it out because I won't do a speed build. Because as I've said before, when I first announced that I would be streaming, I'm not going to be taking my streams, or I'm not going to be taking things that I built on my streams and putting them on YouTube, just because a lot of people do that, and I kind of want to be different. And not only do I want to be different, but I just don't like the idea of recycling content, because those of you that watch my streams and come to watch my YouTube videos, you would have already seen the build I built on Twitch. Does that make sense? So, and then I'm so new to Twitch that I just don't want to be bothered with trying to stream and then remember to also screen record, and then my stream alerts would pop up during the speed build, and I don't know how to not have those show. So yeah, I won't be posting my streams or builds that I do on stream on YouTube, period. Okay. One day though, whenever I get, a significant amount of subscribers, I will create a second channel and just re-upload my entire streams onto that second channel. So that will, eventually come in the future. Definitely not the near future because I'm not there yet. Maybe I'll start doing that at 5k subscribers. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, I'm just popping around the bottom floor, just cluttering it up a little bit. I did the hallway leading out to the backyard. You saw me place some tiny living chairs, a laundry day like side table, and then I cluttered up the living room a little bit. Sorry that I'm not talking about the build a lot today. I really don't know why. I think it's because there's really not a lot to say. It's just your regular schmegular family home with some fall influence. So that's why, I guess. But I cannot speak. I am moving on to the upstairs. This landing, up here really doesn't have a lot on it, and it's very not very fall decorated. Um, because I imagine like everything that is out that is fall decoration, like it's something the mom she puts away during the normal time of the year and then she brings it out for the fall season. So it's not like the house is decorated like this all year round. It's only decorated like this for the fall. So I imagine she doesn't I would just say she doesn't decorate the upstairs very much because there's really not anything that can go up here. Because there's not very many surfaces to decorate, and I don't think she would go as far as to hang new photos up. You know, like she wouldn't take this sunflower photo down and put it something. It's not a sunflower, but you know what I mean. She wouldn't take that photo down and then put something up that's more fall. Um, yeah, there's just really not a lot on this landing to decorate, so that's why it's not decorated very fall like. But this is the master bedroom. I try to work with this darker orange color on the walls. It's kind of looking red on my monitor right now, but it's actually like a deep orange. Um, and I tried to work with that for a while, but it just was not working for me. And then I wanted to keep that kind of color in it with this bed, but then I didn't like the light wood tones of the bed frame because literally nothing else in the house has this light wood tone color. Um, so then I changed it to this darker one. The lightest wood tone in the house is probably the Parenthood counters in the kitchen, but even those have it's a warmer light wood tone. I mean, yeah, it's still light, but it's warmer. So then I changed it over to this darker color, but still keeping the red orangish. I think this one was more so red, keeping the red comforter and then using some lamps to kind of bring out that color. And then this Parenthood dresser I really like, and it has those red drawers that kind of brings out more of that color. Um, the I used to call those plants that I just hung up on the wall. I used to call those my favorite plant in the game. I just really love them so much. I usually put them like if I'm doing a build with the university toilet stalls, I usually put those plants on the wall behind the toilet. I just think they're cute. Now I'm just cluttering up the parents' room. I don't really have a storyline for the parents at all. I know that's probably disappointing to some of you because I usually have storylines for like literally every single one of my builds. Um, I did have a thought that when I put that Strangerville painting up with the man on the horse, I did have one random thought that maybe the dad rides horseback. I don't really know if that's a career. I know it's not in The Sims, but I mean in real life, I don't know if that's a career. Um, Maybe he runs like a ranch. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he trains horses at a ranch. Possibly. And I don't know. And maybe the dad, um, maybe he like trains professional racehorses and he makes like a buttload of money because every like horse that he trains is like really good. I don't know. Maybe. Let's just stick with that. And then the mom, I would say, is a stay-at-home mom, and she is the one that does all the decorating. She's the one that's obsessed with this season, and maybe I didn't put any knitting stuff in this build, but maybe she sells stuff on Plopsy or something and she brings in a little bit of money that way. I don't know. But this is the teens room. It is a boy, I imagine. So I gave him a Murphy bed mostly because a double bed couldn't fit in here very well. And then I wanted him to have some space. So I gave him a Murphy bed, and just because I wanted to try something different. And I've never used a Murphy bed in a bedroom. But I have actually known a little girl to have a Murphy bed in her room before. Like I actually know someone who has a Murphy bed in her room right now as we speak. So I figured that was like something realistic that people actually have just in their homes normally. Um, and since he had a pretty small room, I was like, maybe he has a Murphy bed. And I gave him a few places, other places to sit, and a gaming console, so like he could hang out with his friends. I did put a soccer ball by the back door because I imagine he is a soccer player. So the mom is kind of like a soccer mom in that way too. So I imagine he's a soccer player. He's really into sports. He's really into gaming, and he's wanting to go to the Foxbury Institute and play soccer on their soccer team. Excuse me. So that's what the son wants to do. I don't know how old he is, but yeah. Now I am just going around and putting up pictures and stuff. That's cluttering and pictures, and really just clutter and pictures is like the last thing I do in a build. Yeah, I haven't said it in a while, but just the way that I kind of furnish is I go room by room. So I'll go from the living room to the kitchen to the dining room, blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. And then when I get to the very last room, I'll pretty much go backwards and start cluttering all the rooms, with clutter and pictures on the wall and stuff like that. Um, yeah, now I think I'm just cluttering up the kitchen. So really the only thing that really makes this home really fall decorated is the pumpkins. There's really nothing else giving it that fall feel. I mean, like the plant that I just put behind these pumpkins right here in the corner in the kitchen, that kind of gives off a fall vibe. So does this eco lifestyle plant. It kind of gives off a fall vibe next to the fruit basket, and it's mostly just the colors, not the plant itself. The fruit basket kind of gives off a fall vibe. I don't know what they're called. I forget what they're called. The little Thanksgiving things that hold like the vegetables inside of it. It's like you can't see what I'm doing. I'm literally making a gesture, and I was about to say like this, but you literally can't see me. It's just because I streamed today, the day that I'm recording this. I'm pre-recording, but the day that I recorded this, I streamed today, so I was on Facecam for that, and then I recorded yesterday's video, which is part one of my Let's Build. So I've been on Facecam all day, so I felt like you could see me, but you can't. But yeah, there's not a whole lot that actually yells fall except for the pumpkins and a few things that just have that autumn and fall color. I really, really love the use of that couch, that outdoor couch that I just put on the side decking right there. I just like the colors. I assume the mom has extra cushions that she can like trade out on that couch, so like it probably doesn't stay orange all year. This is the backyard. I just put a chair and a side table on this back patio. I actually end up changing that hot tub to the base game one that we got for the anniversary of The Sims. Yeah, let's not talk about that. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. The screenshots are rolling, as you can tell. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will always respond to your comments. And please hit that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it. And I will see you then. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.com/simplycoco94. And I will see you all soon. Bye.